My name is Mike Hernandez, and I'm just a regular dude who is passionate for adventure. Come along with me as I share my experiences and lessons I learn along the way. Oh, as long as it's in a Jeep. Oh, and one more thing. Family isn't an important thing, it's everything. Ooh, nice and hot. Welcome to the channel, family. As always, I am your host, Mike Hernandez. You can see here that I'm in this really great wash, trying to get a little cover from the sun directly behind you. But without further delay, let's get started. Today I want to talk about the Treaty Oak Off-Road Recovery Kit that I carry here in Rescue. This kit has been with me for several years. In the past, when I ran Rescue JK, it was in there, and then it transitioned into this vehicle, and it already has gotten a lot of use. Some of you may have seen the sunken Gladiator that was a part of recovering, and this is the kit that I ultimately used. Treaty Oak dynamic or kinetic rope. Used it pretty heavily today and pulled out the sunken Gladiator with my Gladiator. Okay, stop the scary music. I've used this in water, in sand, in snow, in just about every terrain that you can think of, and I think it's really great. So we're going to go ahead, go through the pieces, take it apart. I'm going to show you some things on it, why I like it, some of the pros, some of the cons. So without further delay, let's get started. So right off the bat, you can see here is the bag that comes with the kit. It's a little more rubberized material. No rips or tears in it so far, with the exception of one on the bottom. Just real superficial kind of little slit in there. But you can see how I throw it around. It's not babied by any means. You know, it's part of the truck, and it was also part of the Wrangler when I had it. So I'm somewhere around 3 years with it, maybe 4 now that I think about it. But let's take apart this kit so you can see what's inside of it first, and then we'll talk about individually what's going on. So right off the top, I have a dynamic rope from Treaty Oak. It's got the great red and blue, and that's probably the one I use the most. Next, I do have the metal D-ring shackles that come with the kit. In a pair, actually. The next pair is the soft shackles. These are synthetic, also included from Treaty Oak. There's 2 of them there. And then a Treaty Oak handy rope. This is not part of the kit, but it's essential because I use it with my winch. It's a snatch block. We won't talk about that too much. And then finally, I have a static rope in here. That's it. You can see it's empty now. Let's talk about them. All right, it's getting a little warm. The camera shut off due to temperature, so let's get through this. Almost done. Come on, camera. Here I am trying to be cool and get a video out in the desert, and it's kind of the wrong choice. Okay, so I'm in the shade now, hopefully. Oh boy, so I'm in the shade now, so hopefully the camera will work. So let's get started with the kinetic rope here. You can see here, this is the 7/8 inch diameter kinetic rope that I use from Treaty Oak Off-Road. So what's great about this one, it does have a 30% stretch to it. The kinetic rope, like the name suggests, is a system that will stretch up to 32% and use that kinetic energy or that momentum of your vehicle moving and essentially magnify that pulling force over the length of the rope. These are really great. I gotta be honest, when I first started using this product, I was a little intimidated by it. Just because I don't want anything to break, I didn't want anybody to get hurt, and I'm really not, and well, I wasn't really not used to kind of getting that running start, you know, in an attempt to yank somebody out. But you know what? These things are really great. Like I said, I've used it over several years. They are built to a really high standard. Treaty Oak Off-Road does a really great job with these, so I actually highly recommend it. One of the things I do though is I'll come in with a static or the traditional rope, and I'll come in and I'll try to pull out the vehicle first, and if that doesn't work and I can verify that, you know, the wheels aren't caught up under anything, or, you know, I'm not going to damage anything, then I'll come in with this rope and use it. But I figured I'd get us started with this one because this is the one that I do get a lot of questions on, and mainly because people are afraid of them, like I just said. But don't be afraid of it. You know, I've been using it for several years. These are excellent and part of the kit if you get it set up the way that I did. All right, next on the list, I do have the soft shackle. These are the 3/8 inch diameter. Again, all of these products, I'll show you here, do have all the pertinent information on them. Let me grab that rope again. You can see here, even on this product here, there is a lot of information on it. One of the things you want to do, this one is a 28,000 pound, like I said on the rating. You want to, in order to use this, you want to be somewhere around 3 times your GVWR, which is your gross vehicle weight rating. Moving on to the soft shackles, these are the ones that I love to use. Specifically, synthetic is great because it doesn't store energy, right? If you're using the metal ones, you know, metal has that memory or that energy stored in it, and if it breaks or you have a catastrophic problem and it grenades, I mean, everything, you know, metal goes everywhere, and that's the main reason why I like synthetic. You can see these soft shackles here. The static rating is 8,700 pounds. These are a lot stronger than a majority of the D-rings that you're going to find. Again, a lot safer and a lot lighter. They'll fit in your pack, throw them, stow them away, carry them in your backpack if you need to get to a, you know, a location where something is stuck. These are a great addition to that kit, and I use these quite frequently. They kind of have this like little ball at the end of it. At the other end, you have like this release. You can see, I'll show it to you. Some of the paint's coming off, but yeah, you just extend it like that, open up the loop, put it over the ball, and it will use the pulling force to cinch down on that ball, and you'll be good to go. Good product. Okay, next we have an item that's in the kit, and this is just a little handy rope. I call it the handy dandy rope. 3/16 diameter flare foot. You can basically loop around anything you're moving around, whether it's parts, a giant log in the road, or whatever you really need. Good for lots of applications. Guys, don't forget, this is an American-made product. I believe they're in Texas. Really great stuff. I've used this a couple times when I had to pull a fallen tree over the that fell over the trail in northern Arizona. So this was perfect because I could just wrap it around. It wasn't obviously too heavy where I couldn't remove it under my own power, but this just gave me a better way of kind of getting around it, looping it, and then I can just tow this behind me as I'm yanking it out. So pretty cool little product that's included in this kit. Glad they gave it because I didn't think of this, you know, or that I would ever need it, but yeah, I've used it several times, you can see, over the last several years. Good product. All right, I should also mention these because these are included in the kit that I have. These are the Van Beest 3/4 inch shackles. I believe that's how you pronounce it, B-E-E-S-T, Beast. I don't know, I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. I can see my camera starting to have a hard time, so we're just gonna quickly touch on these. Good to have included in your kit. You never know where you're gonna need these. You know, most of the aftermarket bumpers have locations where these will mount to. So they are part of the kit. Again, metal, you know how I feel about that. But they did come with part of the kit, and I do use them. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna use that. If I have to, and it's the right tool for the right job, then that's definitely what I'm gonna use. You can see here how the shadows are coming in. I'm trying to race the sun. Sorry if I'm rushing through this, guys. I don't want the camera to overheat. Trying to capitalize on my time here. But you can see here, as I'm carrying it, all the pertinent information, again, is on the product. Really great product. This is a traditional style recovery piece of equipment where you're not going to take a running start at it or anything like that, and that's what static means. So what you would do is you would anchor it and at the 2 points with your soft shackle, and then slowly get this thing taut or tight, and then make sure that you're good to go, and then slowly pull this out. You're not going to extend this thing. You're not going to, you know, hammer down on the throttle or anything like that with this product. But these are really great. This one's 10 feet. Tons of strength in it. Let me see here. I can show you this. I'm trying to read off the screen here. The vertical, the choker, and the basket are the ways that you can utilize this product. 9,300 pounds, 7440, 18,600. What's great about that last one that we're talking about is, let's say I'm a tree or a giant granite stone or something like that that's planted, and you need to utilize this in conjunction with, say, your Warren winch. You can do that. That's typically how I use this, to be honest with you. Or a lot of times what I'll do is I'll come in and try and use the static recovery option first, like I said in the portion where I was speaking about the kinetic, just because this is a little more traditional, and I would prefer to try this one rather than kind of going hard and going ham on this thing. So really great kit, guys. That concludes this portion. I really do appreciate Treaty Oak. They did send me this product to my Fieldcraft Survival brothers and myself. It's been great. No complaints. It just packs away. One thing I might do is I might change the bag that I'm using. It might go into like a Pelican case or a hard case or something here in the back of the truck, and then I can utilize that space underneath the bench for something else. Not sure yet. So far this has worked, but I do want to change it and make it a little bit more easily accessible. You can see, you know, I have to walk around, open the door, flip it up. If I got kids back there, it is kind of in the way. So that is really not, it really has nothing to do with the kit itself. It's just, I think that I can make this a little bit easier to use, and that's it. No cons. I know that you can get them in different colors sometimes. Maybe a black set would be pretty cool. I don't know. But a really great product. Had it, you know, tested it out on many things in different platforms, and I get a 2 thumbs up. Recommend it for you guys. And if you have any other questions, go ahead and put them on the comments. Make sure you guys look at my Amazon store. I do, in all my videos, attach the stuff that I am talking about in there. What's great about it is it makes it easier for you to kind of collect things. I am not sure if I will be able to, because this is a small private company, find this on Amazon, but what I'll do if it's not on there is I will attach their website for Treaty Oak. So make sure you look in the comments. That'll be there. That's what I got, guys. Thanks for watching this short video, this short episode. We are well on our way to having these weekly videos, so I appreciate your support. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, tell your friends and share, and I'll catch you on the next one.